So day 14 has just ended at the World Darts Championship, and we have our final four players, our four semi-finalists at the 2025 World Darts Championship after the evening session has just concluded. Our final semi-finalist. I'm going to go through all four games, 2 from the afternoon, 2 from the evening session, giving my thoughts and feelings from all of the games as the semi-final lineup is complete. So it started off in the afternoon session with Chris Dobey beating Ghetto Price by 5-3. Price has got himself to blame. You know, there's no one to blame for the loss that Ghetto Price has had in the quarterfinals against Chris Dobey than Ghetto Price. Multiple missed darts at doubles. I think at one point it was like 42, 43 missed darts at a double. And Chris Dobey jumped all over that. You know, if your opponent is missing countless doubles, then as long as you just stay in the game and stay within 100 points of them, there's a chance, even if they're on a finish and you're not, with like 6 darts in hand, there's a chance that you're still going to have a double. And Chris Dobey won it on double 19, double 19. I think it was double 18. It was either double 18, double 18 or double 19, double 19. Because he won it on one and Peter Wright got a leg or a set on double 19, I think. But yeah, Chris Dobey into the semi-final. Sorry, the first time he's reached the semi-finals of the World Darts Championship. Previous quarter-final appearances, he's been knocked out, and at times there was probably a bit of worry and a bit of PTSD from last year when he was 4-0 up against Rob Cross and lost that one 5-4. But Dobey is into the semi-finals, and Chris Dobey will play MVG Michael Van Gerwen. Now, what a game between Van Gerwen and Callan Rydz. 31 180s between the two. Callan Rydz pushed Van Gerwen all the way before MVG took the 7th set to go 4-3 up. And then that 8th set from Michael Van Gerwen was ruthless, relentless from the Dutch number 1, the world number 3, as it stands, with obviously Littler winning, which I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, Van Gerwen books himself a place in the semi-final where he will take on Chris Dobey for a place in the 2025 World Darts Championship final. And again, Rydz pushed Van Gerwen very, very hard in that game, but Van Gerwen found a way. He will be in the semi-final. The first game of the evening session then was Peter Wright against Stephen Bunting. Now, Bunting raced to a 4-0 lead over Peter Wright, playing some ridiculous darts along the way. Peter Wright, a shadow of the performance and the win over Luke Humphreys in the previous round. But Stephen Bunting just was excellent for four sets. You know, for those first 4 sets of that match, Bunting was by far and away the only player in that contest. A couple of legs here or there from Wright, but realistically it was only Stephen Bunting in that fixture. Wright gets it back to 4-2, and you're thinking there's a chance, you know, if he gets it 4-3, I think he had the darts in leg 8, I believe, which obviously would have levelled it up at 4 apiece, but Stephen Bunting found a way to win that set, and Stephen Bunting is into his 2nd ever PDC World Darts Championship semi-final. And again, every game Stephen Bunting goes through, people are questioning, can Stephen Bunting win the World Championships? He's 2 games away from picking up the Sid Waddell Trophy. And he will play in the semi-final. Luke the Nuke Littler finds a way again. 180s galore. Incredible party shots from Luke Littler. And Nathan Aspinall didn't play badly in that 5-2 game. You know, Nathan obviously has got a lot of struggles behind the scenes and, you know, off the hockey. He's got a lot of problems on it in terms of his obvious dartitis with, you know, obviously that's playing a major factor in his performance and in his game. But Littler didn't sit back, didn't, you know, feel sorry for Nathan Aspinall, so to speak. He was ruthless, relentless, and that's exactly what Luke Littler's career has been so far. The ruthlessness where he doesn't care, he wants to just fire through legs as quickly as possible and win dart matches, and he's done that, beating Nathan Aspinall 5-2. He will play Stephen Bunting in the semi-final. What a game that will be at the Alexandra Palace tomorrow. So, Chris Dobey beats Ghetto Price 5-3. Michael Van Gerwen beat Callan Rydz 5-3 to set up that semi-final between Dobey and Van Gerwen. And then Bunting beat Peter Wright 5-2, whilst Littler beat Nathan Aspinall by the same scoreline to set up a Bunting versus Aspinall semi-final. Let me know your thoughts down below on today's and tonight's action. Dobie, Van Gerwen, Bunting and Littler. Who wins the Sid Waddell Trophy? It's going to be a tight one. Could it beat Littler's? Could Van Gerwen make it 4? Or will we have a new world champion in Dobie or Bunting? Speak to you tomorrow for semi-final predictions. I really don't know who to call to win this world title.